the Cancer Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Cancers. Let's see what you guys have going on this week. I feel like it's important to work on your solar plexus chakra this week. Your solar plexus chakra is like your source of like inner power. It's your strength. It's your confidence. It's your ego. You might find that you're feeling less than confident right now, or you're feeling very drained. Solar plexus chakra work is actually pretty simple. Lighting candles, focusing on the flame will help. Getting out in the sun actually helps a lot. And just focusing on where you're giving your power to, like where you're giving the most energy to. What is the strongest message wanting to come through for you this week? You have the third house. So the third house represents communication, making the right connections. I feel like it's really important for you to ask questions this week. Not take anything at face value, and pay attention to the connections that you have to other people. I feel like for some of you, it might be that you have a connection or a couple of connections that are really going to be beneficial to you moving forward in terms of like maybe connecting you to the right people, maybe work-wise, maybe even relationship-wise. I feel like you're going to have a lot of communication coming in. I do feel it's important to be mindful. I feel like somebody that's reaching out to you and communicating to you might be the type of person that like talks around the issue or says a lot of shit but doesn't like get to the core of the matter, or is like avoiding communicating like the full truth. So just keep that in mind. Especially if you're dealing with somebody that you find that always like circles around, tiptoes around important conversations, or tries to get you like, tries to take your focus off what the issue is. I also feel like it's really important for you to kind of put yourself out there. Put your ideas out there. If you're looking for work, or if you're wanting to kind of move up in your job, I feel like it's important to really put yourself out there, like really sell yourself right now without selling your soul. Right? All right. Some of you also might be connecting to a Gemini. And you're really enjoying the conversation. What's the strongest message wanting to come through for you? I love this. Okay, you have the horse as your overall energy. The horse is that energy, that constant stability, that ability to kind of get through anything. It's also a message of, I almost want to say like protect your freedom right now. I feel like it might even be that somebody's really wanting to commit to you, or somebody's trying to figure you out, trying to pin you down. I also feel for some of you that For some of you, I feel like there's somebody that you are connected to that is really fighting to keep a pretty big secret from you. I feel like you have some sort of awareness of what this is. And I feel like you're kind of protecting yourself because of that. For some of you, I feel like it might even be that you're connected to somebody who is presenting themselves as being single and free, but they have a lot of responsibilities. They might even have a family that they're taking care of, that they're not aware of, or that you're not aware of, that they're not aware of. Let me get some clarity on this. For those of you who have in the past year ended a pretty long-term relationship, I feel like it was something that maybe took you a while to kind of rebound from, like really feel grounded. And I feel like you're finally in that space where you really feel grounded, you really feel good in where you are. I almost feel like in this space, it's almost like you're kind of embracing, maybe I don't want to have a relationship right now. Like you're embracing being single. This is also like a message, like remember your strength. Like you've pulled yourself through a lot. You have a very strong energy. Like you've been through a lot. If you're faced with any kind of difficulty this week, you're gonna get through it easily because it's almost like this is something that you've already been through. Oh yeah. I love you're in this space where it's almost like you're done with love. I'm focusing on stability. I'm focusing on work. I'm focusing on my career. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Like you know what's valuable to you. For some of you, I feel like it's almost like you've kind of let go of this knight in shining armor, like love conquers all type of vision, that love is the most important thing. I think you've kind of like put that to the side and you're focusing on your career, you're focusing on your work. In that, in all honesty, I feel like you're manifesting like a higher level type of connection. I honestly feel like there's people who are wanting to approach you and you might not even realize that. I also feel for some of you, you're stepping away from a connection because there is no stability to it. Or the opposite, you're stepping away from a connection because there might be stability, but there's not love. Like, work-wise, if you're, especially for those of you who maybe have like a side job or running your own business, I feel like you're really bringing in a lot of income this week. There's something about you that's really standing out, that really is getting a lot more attention. All right, let's see what else comes up for you. your energy coming into the week? Yeah, the Two of Wands. So I feel like you're trying to, Two of Wands, Hermit. You're trying to decide a path that's good for you. I feel like maybe even you're kind of retreating, but you're really exploring like your own personal path moving forward. I feel like you're wanting something with more depth. You're wanting something with more meaning. I almost feel like it's like there's a new path that you're being guided towards, or something new that you're wanting to pursue right now. For a lot of you, I do feel like it has to do with your work. It has to do with your career, with money. If it's not that, it's like looking for something that's going to bring you stability long term, that's going to be in your life long term. I feel like you have this new idea, like this new vision of what you want, and it's like exactly what you want. Um, but it does seem like it's something that might like require you to go through a pretty like difficult shift. Like it's like you're seeing something that you want, but you're also seeing like a lot of obstacles in front of that. All right. You have the Nine of Swords as your overall energy, but you do have the Awakening card underneath that and the Death card underneath that. There's something that you're really worried about. There's something that you're really feeling that you need to make some sort of decision about something. And I feel like this decision is on whether to walk away from something and pursue something completely new, or to stay in the situation that you're in. It could be that the situation that you're in does provide some sort of stability or some sort of comfort, but I also feel like you're seeing something more. You're seeing something, or you're wanting something with more depth. You're wanting something that coincides more with like you at a soul level. I feel like a lot of you maybe have a past person that, or somebody that you've been connected to, that you're debating on whether you should keep moving forward with this connection. It could be somebody from your past has recently resurfaced and you're questioning whether you should try to make this work or not. I do feel that it might be a connection to somebody that you're struggling completely letting go of. I feel like you might be trying to see if there's another way that you can make this work with this person. But it's almost like this is a distraction on your path. It's almost like you have freed yourself from some sort of heartache, from some sort of pain. Oh, it's like that. I see this so much, and I've gone through this myself. It's like you have this connection and you're trying to make it work, and you go through difficulties and you kind of go, okay, well, and you focus on your own healing, right? And you say, okay, I've healed from this, I've healed from this, I've healed from this. And so then that connection comes back around and you think, well, I've already healed from all this, so it's not going to affect me anymore. And so it's like you keep going back and trying to go about this a different way or fix this a different way. But it's just like it's not working. It's just keeping you kind of stagnant on this path. It's kind of the same with with people that deal with codependency or deal with addiction, right? It's like people, like especially people that deal with addiction, when they go through like clearing away that addiction, right? When they go through I don't know why I can't word it. When they get clean, or they go through rehab or whatever, and this is no disrespect to anybody that deals with addiction, but you go through that healing place, and then you're feeling in a good space, and so it's almost like people feel like, okay, well, I can handle that lower energy stuff because I'm in a higher vibration. But it's like, in order to deal with that lower vibrational stuff, you're lowering your energy to get back down to it. And I feel like that's what you're dealing with. I feel like it's something that you've disconnected yourself from, but there's still this part of you that is questioning whether or not you should try to make this work a different way. Your guidance is the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It's like, don't look at this in a logical way. I feel like you really need to connect to your heart on this. If this is somebody that you're connected to, like a past relationship, I feel like when you look at this logically, you go, well, me and this person really know each other very well. We know what to be prepared for. There is stability in this. There's financial stability in this, whatever that may be. When you look at it logically, it might be that you can find a way to make this work. But I feel like if you look at it emotionally, like your soul is calling for something deeper. Let me pull some more. Tell me more. What is this energy? Blah. Sorry. I'm just dropping cards everywhere. All right. Tell me more. What is this energy? It's something that you're giving your energy and attention to that I feel like it's keeping you stuck. But I feel like in your mind you're trying, this comes up for you guys a lot. This might not be romantic, this might be friends, this might be family, but it's like somebody's not showing you the whole truth, or you're helping somebody out and that they're just kind of moving along very carelessly and without a care in the world. You know what I mean? Give me a little bit more. What do you need to know? Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups. Yeah, it's like that the truth of this situation. For a lot of you, it's like, I feel like this person they want to do the right thing, but they want their independence at the same time. And for some of you, this person just does not want you to move on. I don't feel it's necessary, like, I don't feel like it's like this person is like a horrible person, but I feel like they just really genuinely don't know what they want. And it could even be that this person does genuinely want commitment right now, but you don't. There's this need to kind of embrace your freedom right now. No matter what you want from this connection moving forward, it's like the energy is so off in this connection right now. It's like somebody in the connection is not taking it seriously. And I feel like it's important to have compassion and understanding for this person, but at the same time, be willing to protect your energy and not let it drain you. You know, if this is romantic, it's important, especially if you resonate with the divine feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. If you see yourself as the nurturer in this connection, it's important for you to stop for a minute and ask what role you're playing. Are you playing the feminine role, the role that is creativity, desire, passion, or are you playing the motherly role where you're nurturing and taking care of that person? It's like there's a very fine line, especially in these deep soul connections, especially in connections that there's any kind of like hidden emotional pain. If you become the motherly nurturer, you're taking away that desire from the relationship, and that person is connecting to you on a motherly level. And there's nothing wrong with being that motherly person, being that loving person, but when you step too much into that energy, you're taking away from that desire, like your need to be desired in the relationship. It shifts the dynamic in the relationship, and it becomes more of a parental role. And I feel like that's what you're dealing with. It could be romantic, but it could be a friendship, family that you're dealing with, that it's like you have become the parental role in this connection, and there's a need to kind of pull yourself back to bring, like, rebalance things, because this person's energy is not up at that same space. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.